Dice is on the beat.
Hi YouTube, how are you doing today? Because I'm doing good. Now, I need you to stop and go back and make sure you catch up on all my videos leading up to this one because you don't want to miss the tea, y'all. Okay? Now, how was everybody's holidays? Mine was good. New Year's Eve is coming up and I'm finna go shake this ass like I ain't never shook it before. I'm ready to turn up and have a good time because next year is my big year, y'all. I will be 25 next year. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Now, let's get into today's video. Hello. So, have you ever been in a situation? Well, maybe you ain't been in a situation because I'm a grimy asshole. I'm thinking about it now like, really though, really. But hold on, before we start, let me light my blunt. You know, it wouldn't be a good video without a good blunt in there, okay? So, if you go back and watch my video, or if you already have watched it, the one where I'm talking about my ex tried to jump me, y'all, this is the second part of the story that y'all been waiting on, girl. Let me tell y'all, so, we're going to call him Jonathan. I don't remember what the hell I called him in the last video. I'm not even going to flex, so I'm going to be real with you. We're going to call him Jonathan this time around. Well, I'm going to take y'all back a couple weeks so then you can see the whole situation unfold, okay? So, about maybe like 2 months, 3 months before we actually broke up, I had got to a point in the relationship where I was done with the relationship. Like, I didn't want to be with him no more or nothing like that because he didn't have a job. He didn't want to work. He didn't want to do nothing. Like, he just wanted to lay on his ass all day and play the game. And that's what y'all niggas like to do nowadays. And I don't get that. But anyway, so the relationship was falling apart. I was unhappy. He had already cheated on me a couple times and I had never went that mile and like cheated on him too or seeked other relationships outside of our relationship, you know. I started to fish around on Facebook and stuff like that. I downloaded Grindr again. Like, I was trying to get in a process where I was going to move on because I really did love him and care about him. So, I met this dude. Well, so, it's this boy that I went to high school with. His name's Devin. We're going to call him Devin. And, like, in high school, he was 2 years younger than me. But I was like a helper in one of the classes he was in. So like, I always thought he was really cute, but he was like really quiet. But I knew deep down in my system, like he was gay or something. Like I just felt it. Like I really felt it. He ended up writing me on Facebook, like, hey, what's up? It's been years. How have you been? I'm like, I've been good. You know, how you been? You know, he proceeds to tell me like, you know, well, I've always been interested in you and I want to go on a date. You want to go on a date? I'm like, sure, we can go on a date. So we go on a date. We ended up talking more and more and getting to know each other more. And we ended up starting to date. Now, mind you,
I'm still in a relationship with Jonathan.
So, therefore, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the situation. So, I did some hoe ass shit, y'all. I went and stayed out of his house one night and didn't leave for a week. So, of course, he texts me, like, Jonathan texts me, and it's like, so you can sit here and just spend all that time with your new boyfriend, but you need to come home so we can handle this business and talk. And, of course, I'm scared, like, how does he know that I have another nigga? I don't even know. Like, I'm confused, too. Like, what? So then, we go home and talk. I walk in the house, and the house is just in disarray. Like, him and his homie playing the game. And I'm telling him, like, this is exactly what the fuck I meant. Like, you're not doing nothing. Like, but playing the game. Like, get it together. So, we argue, whatever. And I tell him, like, we sit down. And I tell him, like, look, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, I found somebody else that I'm wanting to be with. And he treats me 10 times better. The relationship is better. You just are a piece of shit. Like, you ain't doing nothing. Like, you don't. You want
to watch porn and not have sex.
Like, it's just a lot of things that's going, y'all feel me? Like, it's a lot of shit that's just not adding up in the relationship. So I'm cool on you. Like, girl, he want to sit down on the stairs and start crying, talking about he can't see nobody else with me or see nobody else. We had dogs at the time, taking care of our dogs and stuff like that. Oh, now you can't see nobody else with me. But a couple weeks ago when you was doing you could see anybody with me. Because you was just doing whatever you wanted to do. Remember, we were living together but not in a relationship. That's what he tried to tell me. Okay. I thought that sounded stupid, didn't it? So, I let him know, like, look, you got to figure out what you're doing. Because me and Devin are getting serious. We've been talking for a couple months. And
he's gonna be moving in.
I didn't give a fuck. Like, that's my house. You ain't paid no bills in this motherfucker. He's gonna move in. So he tells me, like, where am I supposed to go? Because, mind you, he's from Georgia. So, like, you have a ways to get back. I even told him I'll pay for the bus ticket if I got to. But no, baby, he didn't want to hear that. But I could tell you, we used to fight and shit, he would always throw it in my face like, I'll just go back to Georgia. I used to be begging, like, really just gonna leave me? But at this moment, your ass couldn't go back to Georgia. You weren't trying to, okay? Like, so don't play with me. Don't flex on me. Like, so, he didn't want to go back to Georgia. So I told him, you have two options here. You either go back to Georgia now, or you figure out what you're going to do, and he's still gonna move in. So, he didn't go to Georgia. So me and Devin came to the crib. At this point, me and Jonathan weren't sleeping in the bed together no more. Like, he was sleeping in the spare room or on the couch, and I was sleeping in the master bedroom by myself. So he comes in, Devin does, you know, shit is cool, he moving his stuff in. Jonathan leaves. Like, he gets up and leaves, like, really, bro, and leaves. So Devin's like, you sure this is cool? This is my house. Like, whatever the fuck I say goes. Like, if I want to move in 3 niggas at one time, that's my choice, okay? So, he is worried that the situation's gonna explode, like they're going to fighting or something. Look, so I go to work that night. I work a third shift at the time at the factory. I go to work at that night. I call Devin, he don't answer. I know what y'all thinking. I called Devin, he don't answer. So I called Jonathan, he don't answer. Jonathan texts me back, like, hey babe, whoop, hold on, ain't no babe, like, we're not together no more. I'm like, what's up? He like, sorry, we playing the game right now, we'll call you back in a second. You're doing what together? Like, hold on, this is too much for me. Like, hold on. Y'all could be plotting on a bitch. Like, what do you mean you playing the game together? So finally, Devin calls me back like, what's up, baby? I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, why are you playing the game with my ex-boyfriend?
I'm confused. He's like, well, I mean, we cool. We just playing the game. No. Like, what? Like, what is he saying about me? What is he telling you? He's like, he's not telling me nothing. Well, he got to be telling you something. Like, what would possess you guys to want to hang out? You just stole his bitch from him. Like, why would he want to hang out with you? So, like I said, they hanging out, and I'm mad, of course. That hangout didn't last long, obviously. It was short-lived because me and him didn't last long. I was still in love with the fuck boy. I was. So then Devin ended up having to go with family somewhere for like a couple days because he had a family member that passed away. So it's just me and Jonathan in the house. One thing leads to another. We have sex, and then we just tell each other we love each other. I mean, we just gonna try to make it work regardless of the situation. I'm gonna get a job. Bitch, I fell back into the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he telling me he gonna get a job and all this. Like, you was supposed to get a job. You still ain't got one. Like, I'm really that stupid. So then me and him started back together. And then a couple weeks later is when I go to Missouri and I'm gone for them 2 weeks and I come back with another dude, but this dude is not my nigga. Like, this is like my brother, but he turns the fuck up, and this is the reason why he tried to jump me, and all that shit happened in that 4th video I posted. Girl, my life is always in disarray. Can y'all not tell? Like, I've been through some shit, y'all. But that concludes story time for today, y'all. And I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. Every time I upload, I get more and more, and I just appreciate it so much. Like, you don't understand, like, what this does. Like, I'm so happy that I have the support from all you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. And please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, girl. Make sure you hit that subscribe button out of all 3 of them. And then when you subscribe, hit that notification bell at the top so every time I post, you'll know when a video is about to go up, okay? And that's all today for Kiki Time with Kiki. Thank you. Have a nice day.